Hey guys, this is going to be another pickups video. Within the last week of the last video I posted, I got a lot more stuff. So before I get too much stuff and accumulate too much more stuff, I want to hurry up and get these out of the way so it'll be easier to do the next pickups video. Some of the stuff in this video is sealed, so I won't be breaking the seal in this video, but I'll do it in another video. So anyway, let's get started. Went out yesterday with some buddies and I got this fight stick, the Dreamcast fight stick for 20 bucks at a local, well, not a local game store, but the game store we went out to. Oh man, I couldn't believe that. That stick is worth like 60 and up now, and I got it for 20 bucks. You know, it was pretty awesome. I got another stick from the same place, and this one was 20 bucks too, the Namco fight stick. So pretty pumped up about that. I just recently looked at the back of it, you know, but who cares about the back of a fight stick? All right, let's see here. I got a Punch Out. Hopefully it's not too bright. Punch Out for Nintendo, a nice label one. I had a beat up label one. I'm getting rid of that. Trampoline Terror. Got that. Virtual Quest for the GameCube. Never seen this version before. I mean, I heard of it, but I just never seen it before. Seems like might be a fun game. I'm sorry if that light's too bright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus. Pretty pumped up about that. To the back. This game is called Kill a Car. Ugh, that's a weird one. It's a prequel to another game called Epidemic, I think, for the PS1. So looks pretty interesting. So got that up for $5. You know, long box PS1 game. I'm all for it. Destructor, got that for $3. It's got a full motion video in it too. It's a first person shooter, pretty cool. Destruction Derby 2. Me and my friend Anthony used to play this in high school all the time. You know, this the destruction mode where you're like all the cars are circling around in the arena and they just run into each other. Pretty fun game. So yeah, happy to have that. I bought not only one but 2 copies of Galarians because it was so cheap. You know, I said, man, you know, I felt like it was a video game rescue. I'll probably give this to one of my friends or something like that that's missing the game or whatever, or sell it to somebody. But happy to have that. Ooh, all right. Here's some import. Gun Paradise Part 2. It's another shooter. Part 1 actually came out on the Saturn exclusively, so they put this one exclusively on the PS1. It's a good shooter. I just got to get used to it. It was a little difficult for me. I was getting killed. I didn't get past the first level, so I need to brush up my skills on that one. Still Empire for the Game Boy Advance English version. Not a lot of people know this one came out in Japan and PAL territories. It's a remake of the Genesis version, which is cool. So they did a good job on it, and I just wanted to get this one because it was harder to get. So luckily I got it pretty easy. Somebody just had it up on eBay for cheap, well, cheaper than what it was going for. It's going for like, I think he charged like $60 and $4 shipping. So I just went with it. Bubble Bobble, got that recently. These next ones are going to be hard to pronounce because I don't know Japanese really well, like you guys know. But these are from the PC Engine collection, games for the PSP. These are mostly shooters, the Star Soldier series, which is cool. 4 games on this one. And this one, the last game is a shooter. The other 2 games are novels, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Gosh, it sucked, dude. I feel bad. I wish I could tell you guys more about it. But the bottom game right here, it goes for the Turbo CD, and it's hella expensive. It's called Ginga. I can't remember. But yeah, man, it's really rare game on the Turbo system and pretty insane. I don't know if I put this in my last video. I think I did, actually. I just wanted to make sure I didn't, but I don't know. No, I actually didn't put this one in. I put the PS1 version in. This is the freaking the Twin B collection on the PSP. The one I showed in the last video was a deluxe collection of the 2 arcade games that were released, but this one has every game on here, including the arcade game. So this is a pretty popular collection to have if you like the Twin B Keat 'em Up series. Rayman Black Edition. You never see this one. You always see the one with the green label, greatest hits label, which sucks. Got this for $10 from a local game store. Pretty pumped up about that. Let's see here. Felony. Is it Felony 1179? Oh, sorry. I'm watching Bates Motel. Let me turn it down. Norma's yelling at somebody. Let me turn that on mute. But Felony, it's like Driver in a way, I think. I didn't really play it much, but it's like you destroy property, get chased, or have to get away, or something like that. I can't really remember. Some more imports here. This one is called, is it Asuka? I just call it Burning Fist. Burning Fist, 2 of the Burning Fist games. These originally came out on the, I think it was the, might have been the TurboGrafx. I'm not really sure. Anyway, they're 2D fighting games. There's 3 of them on the PS1. The third one was supposed to be here. They made a mistake in the packaging, so I couldn't add it to this video. I'm tired of buying stuff from overseas and they're making mistakes like that because you have to wait so long. But these seem like really cool fighting games. So it's like these girls are entering a competition at school. Like different girls have different like sports activities they do, and they're representing, and you fight, and it's pretty cool. Another one I just found out, another good 2D fighting game. It's called Angel Eyes, made by Tecmo. This game is probably one of the best ones I've seen out of the imports that I've recently come into the known about. So I played this one and I automatically was addicted to it. I played it all the way through. Pretty cool game, and it's on the cheap. So if you guys are into 2D fighting games, get Angel Eyes. More shooters here. Oh God, whatever that it says. I don't know how to pronounce it well. Sorry, but this is another shooter. Really cool one. Like it a lot. Bravo Air Race. Heard this was really fun. Never played it. Let's see. You definitely don't know how to pronounce this one, but it's another PS1 shooter. Really cool. Hopefully some of you guys can help me in the comments. I'm sorry that I couldn't pronounce a lot of these. Are not really attempting to. The Railloaders. This is another unique type shooter type game. It starts out gimmicky. You're playing as 2 bullet trains, and you got to connect the tracks. And then when you get to the boss, it turns into like a shoot 'em up. Like you fight the boss like a regular shoot 'em up. Really cool. And I'm only showing Steel Empire because I had to use the Game Boy Advance one, so now I have both of them. Ikaruga. I got this again recently. I decided to give it another go. Fist of the North Star. This is my second time owning this game. I got rid of it before because I didn't think I was ever going to get a PlayStation system that played everything. Now I do, so I'm happy about that. Recently just got this, the Rumblefish. Finally got it. I had 2 orders canceled on it. Finally arrived the other day. This is from the makers of the guys Dempstead helped make Street Fighter 4 and 5. They made that game, so that's one of their first 2D games. It's pretty cool. Let me show you the back. I know you guys can't really see, but you'll probably watch a video afterwards to see what it looks like. It's good 2D sprites. Blade Arcus EX, another fighting game. It reminds me of Battle Fantasia, but a lot faster paced and really cool. So, but if you guys look into this game, it's not online. It's offline only. So that might turn some people off. Not me, because I don't really online game that much anymore. I found this next one in a pawn shop, which I've been wanting to have. Ratchet & Clank: The Quest for Booty. This is the physical copy was only released in PAL countries, and I think it might have been released in Japan too. We only got a digital version of it here, so now I have all the Ratchet & Clank games physical copies. So except the new one is supposed to come out pretty soon. So another game here is I just got recently Nitro Plus Blasters. Another 2D fighting game. I was kind of, I thought it was pretty average. I mean, I wasn't too impressed with it, like I thought it would be. But that's fine, I played a lot of games that were really cool. Maybe my expectations were too high for it. So, but not saying it's a bad game or anything like that. It's about like a B to maybe an excellent game. But it's like I just couldn't get into it like I thought I would. So, all right. So, a couple more things. There was a movie. Well, not a movie. If you guys are familiar with American McGee, he helped create the Alice games, the violent Alice games that came out on PC, and recently he made an Alice Returns game. before that, he was making before the new game he just released, American McGee's Alice Returns. There was a canceled game called American McGee's Oz, and I found some action figures for it. So this is really cool. So I picked these up from my buddy. Damn, sorry about the light, but there we go. Pretty cool. This one is actually the who is this one? The Michigan Worker. Next one is a Scarecrow, which is pretty tight. That's how the Scarecrow would have looked in the game. Pretty sick looking. Yeah. I usually don't collect toys, but I like American McGee stuff. He's an artist. All right, so one more thing here. I don't know if I showed this off in another video. I got Triggerheart Excella, the box edition. Hopefully, this is another shoot 'em up game because of the little action figure or whatever. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Now, this is some stuff I got from my buddy Cliff in the UK. We did some trades, and man, Cliff, you hooked it up, man. You're bloody insane, mate. Bloody insane. But here we go. He got me Gun Gauge for the PS1. Another good, it's like a 3D running gun shooter. Pretty awesome game. A lot of people don't know about it because, of course, it's import PAL, so very cool. He got me Tales of Graces, the special edition. Pretty awesome. Happy to have that in the collection. Yeah. Alone in the Dark for the PS2. A lot of people didn't know this was released for PS2. A game called Evil Twin, which is looks very interesting. Some shooters here. Gorilla Strike. Got that. Hooked it up, Cliff. Let's see. Search and Destroy, which he told me is excellent too. Another excellent shooter game. How do you say it? EXIS. Got me that one. Pretty cool game. This game is actually released in America on the Wii. It's called Counterforce. Very cheap game. I mean, fun game though, but it's just really cheap if you find it. You can get it for like 99 cents at the GameStop. Let's see, Shadow and Guadam. I don't even know. Whatever. Another shooter game. I've never been really good at pronouncing a lot of words, so I'm sorry, guys. Don't get mad at me. That's just one of my flaws. And the last two games here, a lot of people don't know about this was released. Infamous First Light, physical copy. UK got a physical copy of this game, so this was pretty awesome. I'm pretty pumped up about that. Thank you, Cliff. And the last game, which is the game that, man, I've been wanting so bad. And it sucked because when I wanted this game, all of a sudden there was no copies available. But a couple months before I wanted it, it was everywhere and it was cheap. All of a sudden during December, the price started raising for it. But that game is Dragon Blaze for the PS2, another shooter. And not only did Cliff get this game from me, but he got me a sealed copy. So I will be breaking the seal on this right after I upload this video. So, anyways, guys. That's all I have as in pickups this time. Like I said, sorry if I couldn't mention, I couldn't really pronounce some of their names, but I think most of you guys will probably help me with that or whatever. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.